I started vlogging in 2003, before YouTube even existed. It is with heart wide open that I share with you my journey that has taken me from South Korea to now living off-grid in the middle of nowhere. I'm going to line up what is it, the sight in my rifle, just to make sure it's good. I'm not gonna show too much. I think YouTube is quite anal about this, like firearms, so you're just gonna have to trust I'm doing something for sighting in the rifle. I'm gonna check first how far I can see with the red dot, and then I'll put the laser in and try to... Oh wait, I forgot what I'm gonna need. I need a screwdriver. Okay, it's pretty good. I think I'm good, but I had some jams, like every 3 bullets it jammed. Not sure why, but I'll fire some more and see, and then I'll go in and do that. Maybe it's the bullets I'm using, I don't know. Okay, so I figured it out. It's when I was putting the first bullet, like when I was cranking it to go in, I'm not sure how you say that, I was not doing it like properly. So and then that's pretty good. So you know, I don't have like a gun rest. If I did, maybe it would be better, but I'm just standing up, you know. And this is maybe, I don't know, 20 meters, 60 feet. That's plenty for rabbit hunting. So I'm gonna go reload, and then I'm gonna go on a little walk and see what happens. All right, I have a sling coming, so it'll make it a lot easier to carry it. It's like the trigger, it doesn't need as much force to fire than the other cheap rifle. The other cheap rifle, I need to press the trigger harder to fire. I don't know which one I like best, but it doesn't matter. Actually, I like this. Less is good, but anyway. Okay, so let's see how many I get, if any. I haven't hunted here yet. There's tons of like tracks, so there's a lot of rabbits here, but I have yet to see any. That's so weird. Sometimes like I just see like a fleeting movement, you know, and it's most likely a rabbit, but I don't see the rabbit. It's just like poop in the corner of my eye. It's fun. It's easier to walk in this because there's less snow, so it makes it I don't think as much. Yeah, I haven't seen one yet. Look at all these, and then smooth tracks here. Rabbit, 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 rabbit. I'm gonna attract them. Okay, it's not because there's no rabbit that I haven't seen any, but there's days like that where they're not so active. But look at this here. There's this cabin there, old cabin. There's one back there. This is the area where I want to use the metal detector to see what has been left behind by the people who built this or occupied this area in the maybe 60s. I'm not sure exactly. But I heard a guy tell me that he has stayed, like a hunter one year, that he had stayed in those cabins when he was a kid. Oh, I think I saw something. Let's go. So I got my first one, but my red dot, oh, just a sec. My red dot stopped working after I fired like two shots, and I had missed because it was much closer than what I sighted my rifle for. And I wasn't sure if I had to go over or below the dot, but I think it's below. Yeah, I think it's below. So I have to remember that. But I ended up like I fired enough shot by like I mixed up, like I went down. Even though I didn't have the red dot, I went down. Eventually I hit it. Okay, I'm gonna leave it here so I don't have to carry it as I walk. I'll pick it up later. Okay, so I got number 2. I was still really close and I didn't shoot. My red dot was too high still. So just a second. Maybe what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna sight the rifle a little bit closer. Or I should just practice more with the target so that I would have a feeling for, you know, according to the distance where I should place my dot. Anyway, okay, keep going. I've never been in this area before since we bought the property. It's my first time in this area. Oh, there's a lot of tracks, so it's not because there's no rabbits that I don't see them. It's quite a workout walking and that stuff, but that's where the rabbits hide. So, and that's, if I want to see them, I have to go where they hide. Look at that, somebody came here right away to eat my rabbit. Holy fuck, it's gone. Somebody ate it. Come here, let's show your face. Come on, just for fun. Okay, I'm gonna call whoever did this. Let's see if I can see what kind of tracks did this. I don't see tracks. That's gotta be a bird. Little shit. That's the sound a rabbit does when it's injured. I don't see any bird. I don't see any like wing flaps either. Maybe this. Maybe it's a weasel. Wow. I'll leave it there. I hope the other one is okay. So I need something to carry my rabbits now. I was wondering if that was gonna happen. It does. Yeah, I'm sure it's a bird. I don't see any tracks of anything. Wow. Wow. Well, the dogs, it's okay. You might still have one. Meat teeth. I wish I had seen it though. Okay, gotta keep going. Hi, Miley. Hi, Willow. Okay, I'll see you tomorrow. Good morning. That raven, he attacked Miley last night. Luckily, Miley doesn't retaliate, so she's more submissive. But it did. I had like, so when I hunt, I put the rabbits in a box, and the box was in the hallway, and so it's never gonna be in the hallway anymore. But nonetheless, I'm not too happy with this guy. Our saga with Raven isn't over. He's not. Yeah. Anyway, I have to take responsibility for certain parts, and the rabbit is not gonna be there anymore. I already had stopped having him in the house when I cleaned the rabbit, so because I could tell that it was an issue, you know, to have him in the house. He was getting too possessive, you know. So nothing happened, but I could see that there was potential for something to happen. So now we're not even gonna give him any like uncooked meat, just to minimize, you know, I don't want to have any loose ends. So it snowed a bit last night, and I think I'm earlier today. I don't have any editing to do, so I'm gonna do this wall here, and then we'll see how it turns out. Yeah. So okay, wish me luck. Yeah, so this wall I have to make a door too, so it's gonna be creative. I had a nightmare. Somebody had broken my measuring tape. Yes, how crazy is that? All right, so I had it. The first one is more than 8 feet, so I had the right piece to do it. But first, I've got to kind of fasten. Actually, I will fasten this one after. So watch this. So I'm gonna leave that there, and I'm gonna do the other corner to try to adjust my baseboard at the right angle, because I want to connect to this from the inside, and that's what I had planned here, just to give the roof and everything a bit more solidity. So once I have this set up, then I can do the other stud, and this is going to be the door space. And yes, I'm gonna have a little lip, but the wheels on there, it's not, I just probably gonna have a ramp here, but the generator will be set in there, you know, like with a muffler and a go through the wall thing. So I'm not gonna need to take it out of there very often, I suppose. That's the plan anyway. So I'm gonna put one one in here. This is definitely going there. I'm gonna do my door in here. That way, it'll be a lot easier than out there. I was planning to do like put the plywood and then cut it, but it's not gonna happen like that. So this will be simpler and more accurate, I would say. So yeah, I'm gonna get it done. All right, progress has been made. So I'm just about to finish screwing this in. Then I'm gonna do that little part. The door is done. I will put it up very imminently. Yes, Miley. Okay. All right, I obviously haven't mastered the door, the art of door making, but it's opening. I don't have a handle, so it opens and closes. So now the next step is to do my rafters with the 2x4s, and then insulate and poly, tape, and then do the generator pass through. Same for the Chinese diesel heater. And then it will be done. So now it's time for lunch. It's getting late lunch, and I'm gonna go guess what, rabbit hunting after. That's the rabbit from yesterday. No waste. It's wing flaps there, so looks like it was a bird who finished it. I got one. They're not very active today. I didn't see many, but I have to head home because it's getting dark quick. Good morning, friends. It didn't even go below freezing overnight. It's like, this is crazy. And so look at this. That's good. But I found out something last night. So I started the generator, and I thought, you know, this is enough venting. I had the door closed. But after an hour or maybe 2 hours, I came out, and I could hear, like, It was a lot less noisy, obviously, but I could hear the generator, like, something was wrong. It didn't sound like usually. It was not surging, but it was almost like surging. And there was just not enough air. So I opened the door, and then a few minutes later, it came back to normal. But so that means, like, once I have everything insulated and taped, I'm gonna need like an air intake and an air outtake. So I think what I'm just gonna do is keep the door open when the generator runs, unless I find an easy way for me. Easy, but it's not so much the effort, it's more like the money that I would need to put in to have the like louvers. I think it's called louvers. I did my research after. Didn't know what the louver was. Yes, but now I know. So and another thing, well, before I tell you that, today is Saturday, so Divine isn't working. We need to pick up some stuff at the post office, and on our way back, we're just probably gonna fish a little bit on the lake that's on our way. And but for that, I have to go to the meadow now to pick up our sleigh and the stuff that we have there. So, and then the other thing I wanted to tell you before I get going with this is the dog / goat door. Richard, thank you. You always have good ideas. I'm gonna cut it in the middle. Maybe not all the way, but it's gonna make it easier. I agree with Richard. For the dogs to use it and more easily, you know, and the goats. So, but I haven't gotten around to it yet. Okay, so I'll show you what the quinzhee looks like when I get there. Let's see the quinzhee. I think it's shrinking. Nobody seems to be in. Oh my God, it's huge. Look at that. Oh yeah, it's, oh, wow, that's amazing. It's so good. I'm so happy we got this done. But we could go bigger, but I don't know if we're gonna put the effort to go bigger. Okay, so I'm gonna bring all of this with me in case we don't come back. It'll be easier to find our stuff. Okay. Oh, it's warm in here though. Yeah, really warm. And this is like so hard, like frozen solid, like really. Maybe it'll take a while before it collapses. Yeah, wow. Good morning. It starts with plowing today. It's due and it's snowing, so I gotta get it done. So I'm good. I got my music, everything I need, and then meanwhile Divine is taking care of the chicken coop, doing some cleanup in there. And then once we're both done, then we can play, do something else. So I'll I'll show you if something happens. But you've seen this plowing. There's no winter this year. Look at that, it's melting. You see it melt? That's crazy. It's like +8. We're gonna go in the bush, walk, look for rabbits. It's windy, so the wind makes it cooler than it really is, but it's okay. Once we'll be in the forest, it'll be fine. The plowing is done. The road plowing is better than this area. I'd have to do the finishing touch, but this is good enough. Yes, Willow. All right, one more rabbit. We saw quite a few, but you know, often there's too many branches in between, so when I shoot, it doesn't get there because it deflects on branches. But anyway, thank you for watching. This coming week, I have to go to the big city twice, so there'll be a lot of driving. But I should be able to get some work done on the generator shed. And then I'll show you tomorrow. So next week you'll see on my Tuesday video the RV vent of the gray water. I'm gonna try to make it so that it vents out of the building. It's not venting out, so we have some smell sometimes, but I'm gonna make sure I get rid of that. So you'll see that, and then I'll take care of the trails with the excavator. All right, see you next week.